Alright, John, this video is for you, my son. You wanted a more in-depth video on the President HR 2510, and this video is going to be completely about her, inside and out. So, let's start by the front panel and work our way inside. So basically, let's go to the top left hand corner and work our way across. Of course, right here is your mode switch. So as you can see, she does FM, AM, upper sideband, lower sideband, and CW. She has SOR calibrate control. She has a nice LCD display. The meter, it has a couple features the meter has. It does RF power output. It shows modulation. It has SOR calibrate, which basically bring the line over to that arrow. And then you got your SOR. Then you have your frequency readout. This is only a display. Frequency display is not a frequency counter, as some people think. It's only a frequency display. And then we got the, over here is the RIT control. It acts same thing basically as a clarifier on a CB radio. And on this particular model, the RIT is open, so it tracks both receive and transmit. So when I'm actually tuning this knob left or right, I'm actually shifting to receive and transmit. And of course you have the RF gain. Just turn down the background noise, the gain of the receiver. So let's go back over here. Of course you got the President logo. You have mic gain, manual transmit switch, your meter switch. You have your frequency knob, PA switch, noise blanker. Then you have squelch and volume. Squelch also has a auto squelch. Then you get your channel up and down. Then you have dim, scan, span, beat, band, and frequency lock. And of course microphone. So that is the front of the President HR 2510. Of course, the covers are not much to look at. The air covers, after all. And then the rear of the radio, of course, you have the President HR 2510 amateur radio, Uniden America Corporation, serial number. And then over here, you have your accessory plug on the right hand side, that white one, and your antenna connector. And underneath that would be power. And of course you have your heatsink on the back. So let's take a look at the inside of the HR 2510. Okay, John, now we're going to take a look at the inside of the HR 2510. And this is the component side of the board. As you know, or not sure if you knew, but anyway, there's a few boards inside of this thing. You've got one here, one there, one there. And there's another one on the other side of the board. But this is the HR 2510 on the internal. I'll go nice and slow so you can see everything. The bulb has been changed. There's nothing new. Bulb is burnt out. Of course, that's where the power output happens, right there on the driver and pre-driver. That's where all the power gets generated, right there. Now we'll take a look at the other side of the board. Right, and this is the other side of the board. This here is a subboard. This is where you find the microprocessor that controls the radios on this side, as well as a few 5-volt regulators and whatnot. There's actually a tray, a couple screws here and here, and here and here, and this tray here I can actually lift up or out, whatever you want to do with it. It's only a handful of plugs that keeps it together. And Dwayne, if you're watching, yep, I believe you that the power cord or plug has been changed. You're saying it's supposed to be a 2-pin white plug. Well, looks like you're right. You got a 3-pin put on it. Not that it matters. It's only a power plug, so it don't really matter to me. Not at all. Not in the least, actually. So this radio has seen its fair share of problems here and there, but is it works. Got a trace here that had damage at one point. Not sure what happened there, but it's on the jumper strip for some reason. Whatever happened there. Also been some work done right there by the looks of it, but the outputs don't look like they've been replaced. Looks like they may be original. Solder don't look disturbed on them. And I was just looking right here in this corner. Seems like there's some kind of a modification made here. I don't know if it's audio or frequency or what it is. But must be part of the clarifier, the RIT modification, if I was to take a guess, to track and receive and transmit. So there we have it. That's the inside of the present HR2510. And if there's any more questions you have about her, let me know. All the best and take care. 7-3. Anyway, John, hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, if there's anything else more you want to know about the HR2510 President, the Uniden President, HR2510, let me know. And I'll try to answer your questions the best I can. All the best, buddy. 7-3.